Success doesn't come from luck. It is the result of discipline, perseverance, and determination. Throughout American history, countless individuals have proven this truth. They were ordinary people, but with extraordinary discipline and willpower, they changed the world. Let's uncover the valuable lessons from their journeys. Have you ever felt like you've failed so many times that you just want to give up? If so, take a look at the story of Abraham Lincoln, one of the greatest presidents in American history, yet also a man who faced countless failures before achieving success, a childhood of hardships. Lincoln was born in 1809 into a poor family in Kentucky. He never had more than a year of formal schooling, yet through self-education, he became a man of profound knowledge. From a young age, Lincoln had to do manual labor to help support his family. Without money for schooling, Lincoln borrowed books from his neighbors and read them at night by candlelight. He believed that no matter how poor one's beginnings were, with discipline and perseverance, anyone could rise above their circumstances. He faced repeated failures but never gave up. 1832, lost his bid for a seat in the state legislature. 1833, his business failed, leaving him with massive debt that took years to repay. 1836, suffered a mental breakdown and battled severe depression. 1858, lost the race for the U.S. Senate. Despite these setbacks, Lincoln refused to give up. His unwavering discipline and resilience eventually led him to greatness. Most people would have given up after so many failures. But Lincoln was different. He saw each failure as a lesson and kept moving forward. He turned the tide and became the President of the United States. In 1860, Lincoln was elected President of the United States, but the nation soon plunged into civil war. He led the country through the crisis, abolished slavery, and preserved democracy. The Gettysburg Address still echoes to this day. If Lincoln had given up after his early failures, he would never have become one of the greatest presidents in history. So, what is the lesson here? Discipline and perseverance are the keys to turning dreams into reality. Do you know who invented the light bulb? That's right, Thomas Edison. But did you know that before achieving success, he failed more than 10,000 times? Edison was born in 1847 and was considered intellectually slow by his teachers. He was expelled from school at the age of 7, forcing his mother to homeschool him. If he had listened to others, Edison might have believed he was foolish. But he didn't. Instead, he disciplined himself to self-study, read hundreds of science books, and began experimenting at a young age. Inventing the light bulb took more than 10,000 experiments. Many people mocked him, saying he was just wasting his time, but Edison always said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." If Edison had given up after the 100th or even the 1,000th attempt, the world might still be in darkness. Discipline and creativity means trying over and over again until you achieve the desired result. Steve Jobs once said, "Stay hungry, stay foolish," but before becoming a tech legend, he experienced the most painful failure of his life. Jobs founded Apple in a small garage, but in 1985, he was fired from his own company. He fell into crisis and lost everything. Being kicked out of the company he founded was the worst shock of his life, but instead of breaking down, Steve Jobs decided to start over. He founded Pixar and Next, turning Pixar into the world's leading animation studio. Later, he returned to Apple and created the iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and more. Steve Jobs' story has inspired millions around the world. Failure is not the end, if you have the discipline to get back up and keep chasing your passion. Lincoln, Edison, Jobs, 3 people, 3 different stories, but one common trait: discipline. If you want to succeed, learn from them. No matter who you are, with determination and perseverance, nothing is impossible. No matter what dream you're chasing, remember that discipline is the key to success. Be persistent like Lincoln, innovative like Edison, and think like Jobs. Success doesn't happen overnight, but every disciplined step brings you closer to your goal. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more motivational stories. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. What's your biggest takeaway from today's video? Let us know in the comments. Success is built on discipline, keep pushing forward. See you in the next video.